when are we going to get true, authentic emotions of women's experiences in life? I want to see a film where a woman has her period, you know? And not as a comedy gag, actually someone experiencing, because you think back, when was the last time you watched a film where it actually showed the progression of a woman's life? And did you see a moment where she was maybe suffering with her period? No, people don't care about that. Or should I say, male directors or writers don't care about that. You know, I'm not saying we should be changing all of the Hollywood films and saying that all of the women should be having periods in these films. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's more about we need an authentic portrayal of women, and a female director can deliver that without it being sexualized from the male gaze. Their body has been a spectacle of the film itself. It's not necessarily like, oh, there's a female role in this. It's no, her body is the spectacle. You're going to go and see the film to see her body. And I think that is something that hopefully now, with a lot more female producers getting involved, like a lot of films with the main actresses who are in the film are actually producing it now as well, like Charlize Theron, for example. They're going to have a bit more of an input, so hopefully they will be able to sort of make a change in the sort of idea of this sexualized female body for the male gaze, because it is changing now. You know, little girls are watching action films and saying, I want to be that woman when I grow up, but these bodies that they're showing on screen are unattainable. You know, they're fantasy bodies, basically. Yeah, especially with DOP, there's a huge stigma surrounding the fact that, oh, a woman can't carry a camera and, you know, move it around. Hell no! Hell no, that's completely impossible. Like, of course a woman can carry a camera. She's not going to break her finger. Do you know what? We can birth children. It's crazy that men seem to think that these women are fragile creatures that can't lift anything up and don't have a creative mind. That's crazy. That's insane. So recent statistics have shown that only 4% of the directors in Hollywood are made up of women. Something like 2% are made up of directors of photography, and there's slightly more, maybe like something like 6% in writers. Don't question me on that one. I don't know that one off the top of my head, but that's crazy. Most Hollywood films are written by men, and that includes all the films that are like for women containing a female protagonist. And it's like, I will give credit because there are some amazing films out there who do portray like women in amazing ways and really empowering ways, and that is completely fine. But when it comes to the fact that women aren't being given the same opportunities in writing, in directing, in producing, that's when there becomes a problem, because we're not necessarily seeing a portrayal of a woman on screen that is authentic as a woman, like a female writer, could make. It's also about not backing down. We can't be scared and forced into a corner, into not being able to do a job that we so rightly are able to do. It's about, you know, coming together and supporting your sisters in this industry especially. That's why the Me Too movement is so important, and I'm a huge advocate for it. And yeah, I think at the end of the day, discrimination is still happening, not just with gender, with race, with class. It's still happening. It's very prominent in the film industry. It is basically run by white middle-class men, and that has got to change.